Okay, greetings. I am Mrs. Morris, the instructor for English 3010, which is an intermediate writing course in the JETA sequence. These are some of the students in the course.
I'm Angelina Eunice.
I'm Bailey White.
I'm Jenna Dowell.
And this is Megan.
Hi everybody, I'm Megan Dabrowski and I'm the peer mentor for this section. And today we will be going over a live reenactment of Angelina's Talking Sources assignment, and this is from when students were asked to complete a project during the course called Talking Sources, which helps them set up to complete a larger literature review. And in this assignment, students were asked to create a casual conversation between prominent academics in their discourse community with themselves situated in the discussion. And today we will be talking about Angelina's.
So this semester, I have been researching the legalization of marijuana and whether its legalization will pose a threat to public health and public safety. And with that, I've also been researching if marijuana truly affects the brain, and if so, how it does that. So some background for my talking sources. A group of parents are out for their children's fundraiser. They were randomly assigned at a table, and the server smelled marijuana from the server. One of the moms made a snarky comment about the lingering smell, and the others agreed. But the dad didn't seem to have a problem with it, but later realized the effects. Conversation about marijuana and its effects sparked up, and they all had some inputs.
Great.
Do you guys smell that, or is it just me?
Smell what?
I do. It smells like a skunk.
It's coming from our server. I think she smoked me before her shift. Ugh, doesn't she understand how that negatively affects her? What a shame.
I don't really see the issue. She's just a kid. Maybe she has social anxiety or something else going on.
Well, her memory isn't going to last long. Marijuana affects short-term memory, and I don't even know how she's functioning on the job.
That's true. Her IQ is probably pretty low too. Plus, the younger she is, the more addicted she will become. Her brain isn't fully developed and she has an immature brain.
Exactly, and then she will want something more hardcore. It is simply a gateway drug. Haven't you heard of the gateway hypothesis?
I agree that it does have effects on memory, and I definitely heard of the gateway hypothesis also. But don't you think there are other factors?
How's everything tasting? Is there anything else I can get you guys?
I'm sorry, I just have to ask. If you smoke weed, we can smell it. We were wondering if it's for recreational purposes.
I do, and no, not for recreational use, just medical. I need something to get me through these shifts. I have severe anxiety.
I completely agree. Do what you need to do.
But don't you think that there are other ways to handle that? What if you get in a car accident because you're high?
It's true. Smoking weed increases your risk of traffic accidents. Also, you are directly affecting public safety.
While I appreciate your concern, my high wears off by the time my shift is over.
What about your brain? Aren't you worried for it?
Yeah, you're still so young. Your brain might not develop the right way, or maybe you won't be doing as well in school.
I'm doing pretty okay in school. All my friends smoke, but they get into trouble sometimes. I'm not like that though. I just zone out sometimes.
As much as I'd like to think I'm okay with it, I'd have to agree on this one. Although it may seem fine, I know a lot of kids who use it for headaches and stuff, but also for a good time without even knowing it. But be aware you may be around people who commit crimes. People who smoke for fun are more likely to commit property or violent crime. I know a guy who works in a juvenile facility that said he has a higher number of kids who have weed in their system and they get referrals.
I'm going to get the bill now.
Okay, so that's the close of the activity.
And now we have some questions to follow up with. So question one is, how did shifting the genre from academic prose to casual discourse help you through the synthesis process?
Writing about my topic in a more casual way made me feel a little bit more comfortable with my topic and helped me see the connections that I previously hadn't.
Awesome. And question two, will someone talk to us about discourse community and genres in the community in light of this activity? In other words, what kinds of conversations will you find yourself in?
So my discourse community is legal attorneys, and I saw a trend that marijuana cases cause a strain in the criminal justice system, and there are definitely more threatening offenses in society that need more focus, per se. So I feel there are more optimal ways to use the resources in the criminal justice system, and it's been revealed that many attorneys feel this way also.
Awesome. And then the final question, can anyone share how having samples of dialogue helped you or supported you through your work?
Yeah, so we watched movie clips in class, and I feel like that helped me and everyone else in the class kind of see like a more normal way of talking, and it made this assignment easier to like make the conversation less formal.
Yeah, so thank you for all of your inputs, and I definitely think that, this is a class, having focused on discourse community can be incredibly difficult to kind of navigate and do some of the genre-specific writing, especially in regards to the literature review, which is really difficult to compile and really difficult to stay in academic prose throughout, as a lot of students don't have to produce that sort of work at other times in their academic career. So a fun assignment like this made it a lot easier to kind of navigate those waters and kind of tread those waters as they kind of put sources in conversation with one another in their body paragraphs. And this was just a really great example of that. So hopefully